Jacob, don't you
Jacob
die on
did
me.
not recognize me. This may be an opportunity to surprise him.
Let's just focus on the mission, Edie.
This is why I brought Edie along. This is the whole reason.
I'm so sorry.
Your partner was brave. He wouldn't want you to crumble like this.
He's right.
We're getting out of here alive. I promise.
Thank you.
Alright, there I go. Providing more moral support. So I can't provide any actual support. Everybody's dead by the time I actually get here.
Commander Shepard, I've heard about you. Another Cerberus defector, as it were.
Something like that.
Dr. Gavin Archer. I imagine we both crossed the elusive man in our own way.
How did you end up here?
The research I did for Cerberus hurt a lot of people. I've done things no human should. There I was. With blood on my hands, blood I could never wash away. The elusive man didn't care. He said our goal was greater than any sacrifice it took to attain it.
I take it the elusive man didn't just let you resign.
For a man who loves to lecture about morality's shades of grey, he's very black and white when it comes to obedience. Either you do the job, or you die trying to quit.
What kind of work did you do for Cerberus?
It was called Project Overlord, an experiment attempting to find non-violent methods for controlling the Geth.
That actually doesn't sound like a bad idea.
Yes. Well, like most things the elusive man touches, my work became corrupted by decrees. Suffice it to say, things didn't end well.
How did it go wrong?
Serendipity, I'm afraid. The Geth were unresponsive to my attempts to communicate with them, until my younger brother David made a breakthrough. He was an autistic savant, a mathematical genius. In no time, he'd mastered the Geth language and was communicating with them.
He spoke directly with the Geth Collective.
It was rudimentary at first, so I decided to take the next step. Tap David straight into their network. It was sensory overload. No mind, even a savant's, could process the barrage of information. It drove him insane.
Did David volunteer for this?
The elusive man kept pushing for results. I was eager to please him. It seemed harmless at first.
You forced your own brother to do this.
Believe me, it's a nightmare I relive every night. He went berserk. His mind became a computer virus that infected all our systems. He killed dozens of lab personnel. We finally had to detonate nuclear weapons over the base to stop the havoc.
Jesus.
That's all, Doctor.
I appreciate your help getting us out of here, Commander.
What a horrible story. Got me a data pad. Don't know what that's for. I'm gonna sneeze. Hold on. Ah! Thank you for giving me that moment. Ah, alright, Bryn, I don't like this. I've managed to get our eyes on some of the research the others were doing, and I'm getting a sense of a big picture here. Anything could have imagined, our worst nightmares kind of imagined. I'm going to start sabotaging my work. Oh, but don't sabotage it. It could be useful. It might not be right the way we got about obtaining the information, but it's information nonetheless. Here's a workbench, assault rifle magazines.
I need you up here. Don't be a jerk. There's only 2 of those guys. It'll just take me a minute.
Yeah, that's what you guys say now until you're overrun with people. Come on, guys. Liara, where are you? She invisible
make sure
again?
those samples from Project Mia get out on the second shuttle.
I've already dropped 1 box. My hands were shaking so hard.
We're going to make it.
What's the status of the guns?
Still waiting. I have my best people on it.
How many scientists are here?
43, plus research assistants.
How did you maintain secrecy with that many?
When you fear for your life, there's a lot you can do.
Bryn, I can't possibly dismantle the genetic amplification components in time.
I'm sorry, Dr. Boehner. It's important work, but right now you need to tend to your family.
Wait, there are families here? Children?
A dangerous choice.
So these refugees brought everyone with them?
Yes. We have about 17 kids here. Partners, spouses, parents. I promised these people refuge. A new life free from Cerberus. I just never imagined the elusive man would...
That's what evil counts on. That it's hard for good people to imagine. Okay. Everyone left gets out of here alive. This escape will have to be carefully executed.
I'd hoped. We tried so hard to make sure it wouldn't come to this.
What can
What's
you do?
the news?
Can't tell. Only know I can't fix it from here. I'm going to the roof. Cerberus landed a shuttle there a couple minutes ago. You in?
Jacob,
Oh, yeah,
you're
man.
injured. I'll fix the guns.
No way. These are my people. I'm going.
Just because you survived one suicide mission doesn't mean you get two.
Fine. But I'm gonna talk you through it from here. Cerberus is probably jamming the satellite link. Radio me when you found the controls and I'll give you the override code.
Will do.
Alright, Jacob. I don't like telling you that you can't come with. I'd like you to come with, but...
Dr. Cole? Got a moment?
Of course.
Oh boy. We're trying to save everybody here, but before we do, let's sit here and talk for a little bit.
What's your relationship with Jacob? We went through a lot together.
An old colleague of his introduced us. Through Jacob's eyes, I started to recognize what the elusive man had become. I guess I was so in love with my work that I refused to see the obvious. Its sponsor had become corrupt.
I get that. That's why it's important to have good people around you.
I don't know what we would have done without him.
What kind of work did you do for Cerberus?
Until the elusive man became preoccupied with the Collectors, I worked in physics. It was a researcher's paradise. I had access to cutting-edge tech and all the personnel I needed. The elusive man spares no expense for technical perfection.
That technical perfection's almost killed me a few times.
It also saved your life. Strange to think about, I would imagine.
Maybe.
But then, life is full of uncomfortable ironies. Isn't everyone's?
How did you get away?
I was a loyal senior employee. There's a lot of freedom in that. When our fourth colleague disappeared, we organized and were out the door in days.
And until now, Cerberus never suspected you were hiding right under their noses.
We honestly thought we had it all figured out. It's humbling.
So what's this work of yours that Cerberus wants so badly?
It's based on tech gathered from the Collectors. In essence, it involves dissecting Reaper-to-Collector communications. Dr. Horace Armstrong and I were working on a practical human application. An implant of sorts. Once he'd completed his component and moved on to less valuable work, he disappeared.
What kind of work did you do for Cerberus?
Until the elusive man became preoccupied with the Collectors, I worked in physics. It was a researcher's paradise. I had access to cutting-edge tech and all the personnel I needed. The elusive man spares no expense for technical perfection.
That technical perfection's almost killed me a few times.
Oh, I think I've heard this
It
before.
also saved your life. Strange to think about, I would
imagine.
Maybe.
But then, life is full of uncomfortable ironies. Isn't everyone's?
Alright.
Don't you think you put these people in serious danger?
They wouldn't have it any other way. Science must never bow to tyranny. We didn't escape just to go into hiding. We wanted to build a new life, where we could live and work on our terms. Love, family, they're all part of that. Even now. Otherwise, what are we fighting for?
You're fighting to give other people that chance. You have to sacrifice your chance, okay?
Thanks, Dr. Cole. I'll let you get on with the packing.
Thank you again for everything you're doing for us.
Alright, now that we've wasted precious moments, let's go and do something else. What's this do? I got credits. I'm stealing all your money. With Jacob's help, we managed to ascertain that several of our colleagues were in fact killed. Contracts terminated is what Cerberus called it. Makeda, Scott, Daniel, Chun-Hai, Anika, and so many others I don't even know about. All of them gone. Disappeared without a trace, just like that. Isn't Makeda somebody I know? I don't know. We should have left sooner. I don't know why we waited so long, but I can't seem to remember when. What seemed so important that we were just trying. I can't even read. My eyes are blurry. I'm getting tired. Okay. Anything over here that's important?
Not willing to die to save this data.
You shut your mouth.
Hey, you okay? How've you been?
Give us a minute.
No, he needs to be healed.
This is crazy. I didn't think I'd ever see you again.
I know the feeling. So how'd you become a gun for hire?
Long story. It was an opportunity I couldn't resist for people I came to care about.
You seem good. You look good.
These are great people. Defending their ideals, I like it. I think I found what I'm meant to do.
Anything on Cerberus I should know about?
The elusive man became obsessed with indoctrination. I know that. You ever wonder how it all went wrong? I mean, was I blind? I remember him being an idealist. How come I couldn't see the evil?
Don't beat yourself up. And if you ever get that crystal ball working, give me a heads up, because I'd love to know how this all plays out.
Right.
How long have you known Britt?
We met through a mutual friend in the Mumbai cell. Guess I've known her for a year. We had a lot in common. Then she came to me about her missing colleagues. Asked for my protection, my help finding a place to run to. How could I say no?
Who is she to you?
We're together.
And you run this enclave with her?
I knew it.
You settling down, Jacob?
Cheating on me.
Yeah, maybe. It's just, if these are our final days, I want to spend them protecting these people. Building a life. Whatever's left of it.
He's my sexual chocolate. No one else can have him.
What's the story, Jacob? Why are you working at a place like this?
After we got back, well, things look different when you come back from a suicide mission alive. So I quit Cerberus. I quit everything. And sat by the Mediterranean for a while. That's when I lost track of you.
And what did all that fresh air and meditation teach you?
That what I choose to fight for better mean something to me. That it comes from the heart.
We could sure use you.
It's real tempting, Shepard, but I like where I'm at. I'm important to these people. I want a life. I want a family.
Sure, I get that.
No, Shepard. The Normandy's your real love.
Doesn't mean I don't want to say to hell with it sometimes.
But you won't. You can't.
I should focus on getting these people out of here.
You bet. Let's get to it.
It's good to know that Jacob is doing things that are important to him. You know, he's not just running around like a mindless errand boy for Cerberus or something like that, or he didn't get murdered somewhere. You know, because that'd been bad. Outpost now 48% operational. That's not any good. Needs to be at 100% operational.
I thought we covered our bases.
Oh, would you just stop whining and just get to work?
Sanctuary. Look,
I got me. I'm stealing your gun barrels. Take that.
These civilians had no hope of coming out of this alive.
A hastily assembled militia is no match for a Cerberus force of any kind.
Up the ladder we go. Let's try to save some people, you know? That's what we're here to do. Save lives. Okay. Now you two come with me. Liara, I don't know. You should go invisible again, Liara. It was good the last time you did it. In combat.
Hostiles on sensors.
Okay, let's be careful about this, okay? Okay, you guys are good. I need you to map that power. And light them up. One of them is dead.
I'm on
Grenade. What the hell? Okay, that was why I hid there. Grenade blowing up. There we go.
We must locate the satellite tower.
That was easy. Alright, my ammo's full. What kind of... I'm not using any special bullets. I'm gonna get my disruptor ammo going. What is that, a shield pylon? Oh, it regenerates my shields. That's awful nice of it to do. What a nice robot. Yeah, what you got? Uh-oh. Sabotage! Mess him up, robot! Yeah! Robot's my friend. Uh-oh, grenade. Guys, get out of my way, there's a grenade. What's wrong with you? Alright, I don't think it's gonna mess with anybody else anymore. Ah! There we go, we're good.
Got it.
Let's destroy this thing before it actually does do some damage to me.